know?
So yeah, I was expecting there to be an update today, but it seems like it got delayed, which I guess is to be expected, as those things do tend to get delayed more often than not. Some patch notes. Dear Magister, in order to improve your game experience, the server will undergo maintenance on February 19. So I guess it will happen tomorrow then. Oh, but I get a free hero today. As hero. Oh, Floorball. I think that means Floorball is getting to... Oh yeah.
Every bit of growth is worth celebrating.
Indeed.
Every bit of growth is worth celebrating.
Exclusive equipment unlocked. Protective blessing unlocked. Grants a natural blessing to allied summons upon their entrance to the battlefield, providing them with a permanent shield capable of absorbing damage equal to 280% of Floorball's attack. Yeah, I don't tend to use this unit an awful lot, even on my main, but she has her uses, so this can be nice to have her at M+ now. Oh, and I get the extra buff tile for the Greybone. Against one extra talent buff tile when seizing souls, prioritizes enemies whose souls have not yet been stolen by the prime carrier. So I guess I also have to level up this one before I can move on to the next. Even though I don't exactly use that one at all.
With this sword, you shall be purged!
Not bad at all.
With this sword, you shall be purged!
Let's dance under the starlight.
This was nothing.
Hmm. Almost enough to buy like a couple of copies of these from here. Now to get one more copy of Carolina so that I can unlock her M plus as well. Her EX weapon.
Primary command. Protect.
Alright, and Walker is of the banner is in the standard banner now, so I can put her on the wish lists. Oh, only one purple, come on. Well, at least I'll get an S level hero tomorrow. In which case I hope I get a Carolina. Of course, with my luck I probably get Cassidy, which I don't care about at all, but we'll see. Now let's see, I finished most of the quests now, though I think there's one that I unlock by doing this one. So I'll go do that now. Though I did it on another account earlier, but it's okay, I can do it again. I wonder if a fish can survive in the hot spring. Hello, Gerda. It's good to see you again, sweetheart. Madam Gerda, is something wrong? You've been staring at the hot spring for quite a while. Is there something wrong with the water? Oh, no. The hot spring's just fine. The frozen post spring water flows straight from deep underground, so the quality and temperature are perfectly fine. I was just thinking about some business matters. Is the inn not doing well? Not in the slightest. With all the travelers pouring into Cedar Town, we're busier than ever. If anything, I got the opposite problem. We're running short on ingredients for our famous dishes. Oh no! Does that mean everyone's going hungry? Oh, darling, nothing so dramatic. The basics are covered. It's just that some of the rarer ingredients are out of stock, so we've had to tweak the menu a little. But don't worry, no one's going to starve. But it got me wondering, what if I could raise fish right here in the hot spring? It might help with the ingredient shortage. You guys are adventurers, aren't you? Ever heard of such a thing? Can't say I have. Maybe some tropical fish? Oh, maybe. Tropical fish thrive in warmer waters. They might adapt to the hot spring environment. Anyway, let's give it a try. There's a good chance some fish could adapt. Warmer water might even be better for them. Really? That's wonderful to hear. Well then, sweetheart, how about lending me a hand? If you could catch a few live fish, maybe 2 types, one from icy waters and one from somewhere warmer, I'd be ever so grateful. And if one of them thrives in the spring, I'll whip up a special Cedar Town delicacy just for you. What do you say? A Cedar Town delicacy? Say no more, just leave it to Sir Chippy. Oh, Chippy. Madam Gerda, we got the fish you asked for. Quick, put them in the hot spring. They won't survive long out of water. Very well. Do you have a moment? I might have another favor to ask you. Thank you for catching these fish for me. These fish seems to be doing well. It's so delightful to see them swimming happily. I have a good feeling about this. It might really help the frozen paw. My instincts are rarely wrong, you know. They seem to be adapting well so far. However, it will take time to see which species adapts the best. I'll stay here to monitor them carefully, so there's no need to worry. However, that means I can't make my usual trip to Cedar Town. Sweetheart, could I trouble you again? Oh, that's a cute face. There's a merchant named Varan in the west side of town. He handles my supplies, but his latest delivery is running 2 days late. Could you check on him for me? If the delay drags on, we really might run out of food for the guests. That won't do. Ship is still waiting for Madame Gerda's special meal. Magister, for the sake of food, let's head out. My merchant? Do you think that's Varan? Fresh ingredients, daily essentials. I got it all. Hello, you're Varan, right? Madame Gerda sent us. Oh, Durabo, please, I swear I didn't mean to delay the delivery. There's been a terrible shortage of ingredients, and the frozen paw ordered so much. I've had to send workers all over to gather supplies. I promise it wasn't intentional. Look, the ingredients Madame Gerda ordered are almost ready. I'm just about to send someone to deliver them. There's no rush. Calm down. Almost ready? Yes. The misted beanberry is the only thing left, but it's going to take a little longer. Why? Is it super rare? It is somewhat rare, but that's not the main issue. It grows in a grove north of Cedar Town, and that's where we usually gather it. Lately, some strange birds have taken over that grove and attack anyone who gets close. They've been scaring off all my workers. Are misted beanberries really that important? Can't you substitute it with something else? Unfortunately, no. When crushed, it releases a unique aroma that's essential for several dishes. Then we can't just wait around. Magister, let's go pick some ourselves. Alright, let's go in pursuit of food. We'll pick all the misted beanberries.
Anyone need Hammy to do some magic?
can do it on our own, huh? You disappoint me, but okay.
Every sword is a witness.
What a mess. These brushes are almost picked clean. That should be enough for seasoning. Fresh ingredients, daily essentials. I got it all, except for those berries, of course. Sir, here are some misted bean berries. Be scared of those pesky birds too. You did? That's amazing. Thank you so much. By the way, has the frozen paw supply order been delivered yet? Oh yes. Some of the more perishable items have already been sent. I didn't expect you to return so soon. Once my worker gets back, I'll have him deliver these fruits too. No need. We're heading back to the inn. We can just take them with us. Oh, I couldn't possibly trouble you like this. But since you're going that way, could I ask you for a small favor? It's right along your route. If you insist. The person handling the delivery this time is new. It's their first time delivering alone and I'm a bit worried. Could you keep an eye out for them on your way back? If everything goes smoothly, great. If not, I may need to bother you again. No problem. With a courageous search chippy here, nothing bad will happen. Is anyone nearby? Please, someone help. Could that be Varn's new employee? Please, help me. Oh, you're the guest from earlier. Thank goodness. Please, you have to help me. Calm down. Take a deep breath and tell us what's going on. It's wolves. Wild wolves. I was leading the reindeer to deliver goods to the frozen paw, and a pack of wolves appeared out of nowhere. The reindeer panicked and kicked at the wolves, which gave me a chance to escape. I tried to make it to the inn, but I hurt my leg and can barely move. I didn't know what to do until I saw you. Please, drive off those wolves and save the reindeer. If anything happens to it or the goods, Vern will never forgive me. Where's the reindeer and the wolves now? You'll see them if you head north along the path. Oh, they're above. Please keep the reindeer safe.
Every sword is a witness.
Fortunately, it looks scared but injured. Let's bring it back to the delivery worker. Come on. Come on. The reindeer's fine. The reindeer's fine and the goods are intact. Thank you so much. I was sure I was going to get fired. Forget about that. How's your leg? I wrapped it up a bit and I think I'm okay to walk. I need to get these goods to the frozen paw immediately. If I'm late, Vern will dock my pay for sure. We're heading there too. Let's go together. Oh, you brought back ingredients? Madame Gerda, these are the ingredients you ordered from Varen. Here's the inventory list too. Oh, Varen never disappoints. His team always brings the best. But... these quantities don't quite match my order. I like that expression. Well, Varen's team searched the entire duchy, but these were all they could procure for now. The rest either weren't fresh enough or were overpriced, and the boss didn't want to raise your costs. But don't worry, he promised to send the rest in a few days. I see. Well, it can't be helped. This will have to do for now. Thank you for bringing it.
By the way, how is your fish experiment going? Did you find any fish that can adapt to the hot spring water?
Ah, now there's both good news and bad news. One of the good news is 2 types of fish seem to thrive in the spring. The bad news, Bubba shrimp, our most popular ingredient, doesn't make the cut. Bubba shrimp?
I remember Bubba shrimp is one of Whiterish's most famous delicacies. It's so tender and delicious. It's even good raw. What? Then does that mean Shippy can't eat any?
Don't worry too much, darling. There's more good news. It turns out the hot spring water enhances the aroma of balm herring. It activates your glands and the scent is just heavenly. I got a mind to create a brand new dish with it. Something bold, something unique. Who knows? It might just become the Frozen Pause signature dish.
Then Shippy wants to be the first to try it. Have you decided on the recipe, Madame Gerda?
I'm thinking I'll start with some snow berry juice to cut the fishiness, then add a few aromatics to lift the flavor before simmering the herring to perfection. But there's a problem. There aren't many suitable herbs available. So far, I can only think of Forty's herb, but I need at least one more.
What about Mr. Beanberries? We just gathered some.
Oh, you're an angel. That's just what I needed. It wasn't on Varen's inventory list, so I thought I'd have to do it out.
Looks like the recept's complete now, Redacted. Let's give it a try.
Balm herring recipe. Place the balm herring and the water in a pot. Start by adding snow berry juice to eliminate the fishy smell. Then follow with Forty's herbs and misted beanberries. Simmer until the fish is thoroughly cooked. A short while later. Yay. The hot spring and seasoning bring out the balm herring's flavor, and the flesh has a melt in your mouth texture.
Wow, it smells incredible. This is going to taste so good.
The smell is divine. Redacted, who should try it first? Shippy's a professional foodie.
Wow, thank you, Magister. Shippy's going to dig in. So delicious. The balm herring is so flavorful, it practically melts in your mouth. Even the bones are soft.
I wasn't expecting such glowing reviews. It looks like the dish was a success. In that case, I'd love to make this our signature dish. But first, it needs a name. Any ideas?
Shippy's not great at naming things. How about paw herring? It's simple, memorable, and ties right back to the inn.
Paw herring? I love it. I bet guests will flock here just to try it. Thank you, sweetheart. Whether you're here for a soak or a plate of pav herring, the frozen pav will always welcome you with open arms. Don't worry, Shippy will come visit all the time. Oh, nice. Quest complete. Culinary Crusade. To host guests at the Frozen Paw, Gerda has crafted a groundbreaking dish with bomb herring raised in the hot spring. I thought it would unlock another quest, but it seems like... Maybe I have to finish some other stuff before I unlock that one. Oh, nice.
A battlefield more merciless than the frigid winter.
Now, where did you run off to? It's getting dark. Come home already. Did you hear that? Where could that kid have wandered off to? Excuse me, ma'am. Are you looking for someone? Yes, I'm looking for my son, Nom. He's 8 years old. Have you seen him by any chance? Sorry, I haven't. Oh no, what should I do?
Please don't panic. Do you have any idea where he could have gone?
Nom has always been fascinated by stories about the undead. During the day, he likes to sneak off to the cemetery to go on his little adventures. He did the same today. but it's been longer than usual. I already checked the cemetery, but there's no sign of him. And it's getting dark. Have you heard a saying, one must never venture into the wild after dark, or you'll run into terrible dangers? I have to find home quickly.
Looks like the locals really take that rule seriously. Magister, should we help her?
I'll help search the cemetery.
Mom, please don't worry. We'll stay at the cemetery until it gets dark. If Noam's there, we'll find him and bring him back.
But the cemetery is dangerous at night. I can't let you risk yourself like that.
It's fine. Our friend here is a powerful mage. Nothing will happen to us. Exactly. You should head home. We'll bring your son back to you.
Well, alright. Thank you so much. Please find my son. Hello? It's getting late. You shouldn't stay here. Go home. What are you guys doing in a cemetery this late? Don't you know how dangerous it is at night?
Don't worry about us. We can take care of ourselves.
But what about you? Aren't you afraid of running into the undead? I'm the Tomb Guardian. It's my job to watch over the cemetery and watch out for any undead. Of course I'm not afraid.
So this is what a Tomb Guardian's like. No wonder the book says they're unique to the Duchy of Whiteridge. Mr. Tomb Guardian, we're looking for an 8-year-old boy. Have you seen any children around here?
You mean one of those kids who sneak in to play adventure? They only come during the day and leave before dark. They're usually gone by now. Hold on. Are you saying there's a child here that hasn't gone home yet? Why else would he be here? Where could he be? The cemetery isn't that big. There's nowhere to hide. Oh, I just remembered. I was outside the cemetery earlier and saw some footprints. They looked like a kid's. Why don't you follow them?
These must be the footprints the Tomb Guardian mentioned. But they're leading out of the cemetery. There are more footprints here, but they look kind of strange. Could a child have been targeted by the undead? The footprints end here. We need to hurry. Help! Help me!
I mean, Shippy and Hammy can probably take these on their own, right?
Did anyone need Hammy to do some magic?
Considering my levels are kind of higher than this. Or maybe not.
Onward, fellow knights!
Once again, you disappoint me. Well, there's nothing for it.
Every sword is a witness.
Are you a mage? That's so cool.
Huh? The spirit's running away.
Magister, that spirit fled towards the cemetery. We should go after it. Wait, we can't leave Gnome here alone.
How do you guys know my name?
Because you didn't come home and your mother's worried sick. She even risked running into the undead to look for you. But don't worry, we promised her we'd help, so she's back home now. Oh. Thank you. Why didn't you come home earlier? How did you run into the undead? Who was that spirit just now? I'm not sure either. I accidentally fell asleep in the woods. A spirit lady woke me up. By then, it was dark and she was worried I'd be in danger. She appeared and tried to help me get home, but we ran into the undead on the way. So it seems that spirit didn't have bad intentions after all. Yes, spirits and undead are different. Most spirits are just people who can fulfill their wishes while they were alive. So they linger on as spirits. And they eventually fade away, so it's rare for them to lose their sanity. Kind-hearted ghosts aren't as uncommon as you think. People with unfulfilled wishes turn into spirits. That actually makes sense. No wonder that lady seems so troubled. Miss, will you come with me to find her? I want to help her fulfill her wish. But you don't know her wish, do you? I'll never know unless I try, and I want to help her. If you won't help me, fine, I'll do it myself. Wait, don't run off. No, stop running. Your mom's waiting for you at home. Wait. He's so fast. Isn't he worried about running into more undead? We finally caught up. Good thing the town guardian is here.
What a busy night. You're back just in time. This is the kid you've been looking for, right? Hurry up and take him home.
I'm not leaving. I'm going to find that lady. She has to be here.
Stop it. I've been guarding this cemetery all night. There's no spirit here.
I'm not lying. This mage saw her too.
Is there really a spirit here? I'll tell you what happened. Fine. If you all saw it, maybe there really is a spirit. But she hasn't come back here. If she had, there's no way she could have escaped my watchful eyes.
Could her grave be somewhere else? Or did she wander off?
There aren't any other graves nearby. Why don't you try looking around? I know that spirits don't wander far from their resting places.
But where could she have gone? Oh, she might be in the woods nearby. That's where I first saw her earlier. Let's go check it out. Wow, so she really was there.
Cedar Town.
Wow, you're really here.
You're that boy from earlier. Why are you looking for me? I'm just a spirit.
Mom, I wanted to thank you. If it weren't for you, I would have been caught by those undead. These people said that people turn into spirits because they have unfulfilled wishes, so I want to help you fulfill yours.
Fulfill my wish.
Yeah, whatever it is, I'll do my best to help. If I can't, I'm sure my new mage friend will help too.
I will?
Please, she protected me and I want to help her. Magister, since we're already here, why not help her out? She did say no after all.
Alright, just this once.
Great. Thank you so much, miss.
You're going to help me fulfill my wish?
Of course. Redacted is the greatest mage out there. Just tell us what it is.
My wish is for you to move my grave to the temple burial grounds in Cedar Town.
Move your grave? Why?
My son. He gave his life to save his sister from the undead. It happened on my birthday. My husband, daughter and I searched for him endlessly, but we couldn't even find his remains. The hunter said anyone caught by the undead leaves nothing behind. They say people like him return to their childhood home after death, with their spirits tied to where they grew up. My son's spirits must have gone back to Cedar Town. But I was buried here, so far from home. I fear I'll never see him again if I stay here.
So, you want to return to Cedar Town to wait for his spirit?
Yes. Now, shall we do this together?
Yeah, I'll do whatever I can.
Thank you. My name is Xenia. Please, move my tombstone and coffin to the temple burial grounds in Cedar Town. No need for a ceremony. I just want to go home.
Don't worry, Shippy will handle it. Then let's head back to the cemetery and get started. This won't be an easy task.
So, did you find that spirit?
We did. She asked us to move her grave to Cedar Town, and we promised to help her.
Move her grave? That's... What's the matter? Moving graves is allowed, right? Well, it is allowed. It's just that... Look, let me be upfront. In Cedar Town, we have a tradition of burying the dead together so us tomb guardians can keep an eye on them. If any undead show up, we can deal with them fast. As for the temple burial grounds in town, it's surrounded by houses. To keep the dead there from turning, only acolytes and those blessed by the goddess are buried there. They're protected from becoming undead.
Wait, does that mean we can't move the spirit lady's grave there? Sir, isn't there any way around this? She's not an undead, she just wants to be near her son.
Sorry, but it's not that simple. She is a spirit after all. Wait, if she's already a spirit, isn't it impossible for her to turn into an undead?
Technically, yes. When someone becomes a spirit, that means their soul has left their body entirely.
If that's the case, fine, you can move her grave. But I'll need her name for the records, just to make sure everything's in order.
Her name is Xenia.
Xenia, huh? There are at least 3 graves here with that name.
What?
How do we know which one is hers then? Check the epitaphs. Families usually make them unique to avoid confusion. In loving memory of Xenia, a master of the culinary arts, welcomed all who passed her door, a mother to the lost and forgotten. In loving memory of Xenia, a devoted wife and honored mother, may she find peace beside her brave son in the beyond. In loving memory of Xenia, born with the first snow, departed with the first bloom, no more sorrow, no more tears, may she rest forever in gentle warmth.
Shippy's found 3 gravestones marked with Xenia. This one says, "May you be reunited with your valiant son." This must be hers. However, this gravestone is severely damaged and the earth above the grave has collapsed. The coffin is probably in poor condition. We'll need a new one. There might be unused coffins in the cemetery. Let's ask the tomb guardian.
Sir, the Spirit Lady's coffin is in terrible condition. We need a new one. Do you have any here? No, we don't just keep empty coffins lying around. But there's plenty of hard pine growing nearby. It's sturdy and moisture resistant. If you gather some wood, I'll make a new coffin for you. Wow, really? Thanks. Let's go get that wood right away. This should be enough, right? What a busy night. I mean, I don't think it's really night anymore, but okay. Sir, we brought the wood. Is this enough? Looks good. Give me a little time. Making coffin isn't quick work. Ah, what a long night this has been. After some time and hard work, the Tomb Guardian finishes the new coffin and helps to open Senia's grave. You're right, the old coffin really couldn't be salvaged. I'll take care of transferring the remains to the new coffin. You can gather her belongings and grave goods. It's best to pack everything in his bag for easy transport. Got everything? Make sure nothing is left behind. A short while later. At last, I returned to Cedar Town.
I'm not an expert on the matters of the undead souls, but if your soul spirit has ever returned her, you should feel it.
Yes, I can feel it. His soul has not yet returned. He'll find his way someday. Want us to help search for him? No, you've already given me more than I could ever ask for. I know. One day, he will come home to this place and we'll be reunited, just as we once were.
Yes, I believe it too. Your son will definitely come back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Nom, Sir Tom Guardian, and you, Great Mage. You fulfilled my wish. I have no regrets now, no more longing. Goodbye, all of you. May your lives be free from regret, as mine finally is. Quest complete, a mother's longing. Senia's final wish has been granted. Her grave now rests in Cedar Town. Perhaps her son will someday return as well. Long-awaited reunion. The ruins near Redino Manor are usually quiet, but today there's an unusual stir. Go check out what's going on. I don't know if I want to do it right now though, because after having done 2 quests already, my voice gets a little weary, so I may save this for tomorrow perhaps. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. We've all heard about the golden divine light that shone when the Hypergean was sealed. It must have been Dora's messenger. I mourned for my brothers and sisters who met such a tragic end. Thanks to Dora's mercy, the Hypergean was sealed and Seer Town was spared. Being a picky eater could lead to malnutrition, you know. That's not good for you. Does Nora even need to worry about? You might not realize, but Greyborns don't need food. Whether you think it tastes good or not, to me, it's all the same as chewing rocks on rocks. I don't want to eat, and honestly, nothing here looks remotely appetizing. Well, excuse me. Well then, which rock do you like best? Are you kidding me? Even if all the food looks like rocks to you, there has to be one you prefer over others, right? So, which one is it? I'll get it for you. And what if I want flesh and blood? And what if I want flesh and blood? As long as you don't hurt anyone or scavenge from others, it's fine. Huh? You're not Sancha, are you? Who are you, and what have you done to my sister? I am your sister. Saying these things now, it's too late.
Primary command. Protect.
Looks like you've been faring well lately. Tch, don't pretend you haven't been lurking around, watching me. Why do you do that? It's so annoying. You said the same thing after the captain pulled you out of the depths. Enough. Don't dredge up the past. I told you, I don't need you in my way, and don't start with a whole sisterly act. Keep staring, and I'll just have to take those eyes of yours. Captain's got no chance on me anymore. I can do whatever I like. In fact, I had my sights on your eyes for a while now. Is that all? You're welcome to them once my body turns into ashes. What? You'd actually let me? I'm just glad to see you so energetic. Stop acting all sisterly, you twisted corpse. It's been far too long since I've had a good bloodbath. How about I use you as my next victim? Keep in mind, I'm not too shabby with a bow myself. Perfect. I've been dying to smash that calm face of yours into pieces. No, that one's not too interesting.
seem so tired. Snow? I don't even have a way to melt it. Such warmth. I'll treasure it forever. It's as if your warmth is woven into this gift.
Sure. Anyway, that's it for today. Goodbye.